Now that the 2023 NFL draft is over and we know who's on our team, we can focus our attention on the actual players that's on our team. And I said this before in the Jamison Williams drafting and the debate on whether or not we were going to draft Jalen Carter. I feel like there's a lost lion in all of this, and that is our number 2 pick from 2022, Aidan Hutchinson. Aidan Hutchinson, in my opinion, was shafted for Defensive Rookie of the Year, and he was never going to win it being in Detroit. Finished the season with 9.5 sacks. He had 3 interceptions. He had 2 fumble recoveries, and in my opinion, should have won Rookie of the Year. But what is the one thing that we keep talking about with Aidan Hutchinson? Nick Bosa is a guy that I look at and really, really coveted back in 2019. We were nowhere near getting him. We had pick 8 at the time, and we took TJ Hockenson. But Nick Bosa is always the defensive end that I think about when I think about a defensive end. And I compare Aidan Hutchinson by saying this. If Aidan Hutchinson could put on the muscle that Nick Bosa has, then we might be in for something special in the long run. And with the preseason and the off-season workouts ramping up, rookie minicamp is this weekend, Aidan Hutchinson seems to be doing just that. Now, I took a look at the Detroit Lions picture gallery with the players working out, and I saw something, and I wanted to ask, is it just me, or am I not just saying things? This is from Monday's training, and this is Hutch right here. First of all, he looks like a completely different person. But is it just me or he got some muscle right here? Like he seems to be putting on muscle. And I always said, like, that is the thing that's really going to separate Hutch from being an average defensive end and a defensive end very similar to Nick Bosa, because I believe that he can be in the same kind of stratosphere as Nick Bosa. There's also another picture that I think even shows better the work that Hutch has been putting in. And this one here, and like I said, it could just be me. And I think this is a really cool shot. I know you can't see really much of it because the Detroit Lions camera person decided to get behind this workout equipment here. But you can't really see it down here, but Hutch with the muscle definition in the legs, the arms, he literally has veins popping out of his arms. He even has some trap definition up here, and the definition, I believe that's a lean back there in the background. But Hutch looks to be putting on muscle mass. And while he may not be able to get the same type of muscle mass that Nick Bosa has, he performed very close to Nick Bosa. Actually, he outperformed Nick Bosa when it came to sacks. Nick had 9. Chase Young had 7.5. And Aidan Hutchinson has had 9.5. So Hutch must have heard what people had to say. He has that chip on his shoulder. It looks like, it could just be me, but it looks like Hutch is putting on quite the amount of muscle mass going into the 2023 season. Between the Lions playing their last game and the first game of the 2023 season, it'll be almost exactly 8 months in that time. And you can do a lot if you're working out in the offseason. Even if you go to the gym for like 2 months, you can see a huge difference between day 1 and day 60. So if Hutch has been putting in the work, which he said he was going to do, he said he was a worker. He's not a talker. He was going to put in the work. He was going to show them how they disrespected him, right? He could be trying to model his game after Nick Bosa. That'd be fantastic. So Hutch doing what we wanted him to do. Looks like he's putting on muscle. Let me know if you notice it, or is it just me? Is this something I want to see, or do you think that he looks like he's getting more muscle mass as we gear up for the 2023 NFL season? I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Again, I usually don't do this, but we're so close to 11,000 subscribers. If that bothers me, if that bothers you, I'm sorry. It is what we are supposed to do as YouTubers, cause of action. And I am really close, so I'm going to encourage you to do that if you seem fit. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions.